Yo, what up everybody, this is Olby back again with my brand new toy as always, Roland MV8800 production studio. This video will teach you a tip that I call the alternate loop point chop. What it does actually, it fixes those broken chops. They have the sound somewhere shorter, somewhere longer. It evens them out so they are playing nicely in the chop bank, so it loops nicely. And right now I'm going to teach you how to do it. When the original record is like off beat, sometimes the real guitar or keyboard player made it a little bit shorter, a little bit longer somewhere, and sometimes. And when you chop it up and want to play it on a beat that don't has any timing issues, you will notice that some chops you chopped up are longer and some are shorter. And then this basically means that there's no way you can do it without changing the pitch to make it even out all those pieces, know what I'm saying? On MPC, on the other hand, you have the feature called release. You can, on MPC for example, I had MPC 1000 before, you can turn it the release parameter to like any value, and will add some bit of sample from the next chop into the previous chop. On MV, on the other hand, you don't have this feature called release. You don't have it directly, but as always I have found a quick way to do it. And basically what I'm doing is I'm setting the alternative loop so it loops and reverses until it fades out. So what we're gonna do here right now, I chopped the sample up already. It sounds something like this. And this feature gives us ability to create chops that are even, sounding the same as all others. To apply this effect to your chops, you just hit quick edit on your MV. As you can see right here, we have assign type and one shot. You can see the difference between the simple pad, assign type set to single, and this means that the pad can have one instance of it playing real time. No more than one of this sound from this pad can be played. On the other hand, one shot means that the sample will play until the end. And what else we need is the release set to maximum, so it goes to the end of the sample. On the other hand, if I hit the alternate loop mode sample, you can see it right now. It loops, and it also has the one shot set to off, which means it's like a simple notepad, not a one-shot sample. And the release is set somewhere around 90. I usually use 90 because it gives the best option. If you set it to like maximum, you can hear it loops forever. I need to hit shift stop to stop the sample. But if on the other hand I set it to lower values like 20, you hear that it can't even play the whole sample to the end, not even saying about the looping thing, Here that is just too short. We need it somewhere around like 190, like. I found out that the 90 is probably the best value for this effect. So when we set all these samples like that, you will also notice that I have also set the exclusive group to 1 on all pads. Notice that you also need to set your chops to alternate loop right here on the sample edit screen. You can see that this is the sample, the chop. see right there, this is the looping point. I can zoom in that you just see. I'm gonna scroll it right to this pad. Right now you can see that this is the start point, this is the loop point, and this is the end of the loop point. When I hit the pad, the sample starts playing and loops here until it fades out. Notice that to set this mode, you need to change from one shot, which is usually set for the all patch notes, to alternative. Like one shot is just but this you need to set to alternate, so that it loops nicely, you know what I'm saying? I also wanted to point out the thing about the stop and shift stop method, you know what I'm saying? When you have a sample that has like an alternate loop, like these chops, you can hear that stop button doesn't stop them actually. So to stop this sample from sounding, all those samples, you hit shift stop and it stops all your sounds. Yo, this was my first video on MV8800 Production Studio. I hope you enjoyed. And this is the beat I'm currently working on.